new analytics for LinkedIn newsletters. So if you are currently writing a newsletter on LinkedIn, let's have a look at the analytics on the LinkedIn newsletter. So when you go to your, first of all, start on your home screen, and to find your own newsletter, you can go down to the left-hand side and click on newsletters. And the one that you're the author of shows up at the top. So click on that. And you can see at the very top it says 17 new subscribers in the last 7 days and a button that says View Analytics. Underneath you can see your previous newsletters. And a little tip for you there is I have consistent colouring on all the headline images of my newsletter. There's 50 editions there. Over here you can see how many monthly subscribers we have, and you can click on that and find out who those people are. But let's look at the rest of the analytics. So click on View Analytics for the newsletter. You can see in the last 7 days the number of people who have viewed the articles and the number of subscribers. You can also change that to say new subscribers in the last 7 days, or we could then change it to 28 days. You can change these filters as much as you want, and you can see which newsletter maybe that you published that helped you get more subscribers. So we'll scroll down then. What other information do we have? So we've got article totals in the last 28 days. So 7,800 impressions, 120 engagements, and 9,000 article views. All right. You can see your subscriber demographics down here, job titles, locations, industries. And why this is relevant is that if you're writing your newsletter for a certain audience, you want to know that that is the audience you are impacting with your newsletter. So if you are writing to a particular industry, hopefully that industry will show up in here. And so you can also see the subscribers themselves down here. But what I want to show you today is the new feature. And for that, we need to go back to the newsletter itself. So we click on, to see that, go to your Me drop-down menu to your posts and activity. And you'll see under there your newsletter, and it's the same for your company page as well. You get the same analytics. So I'll click on the last newsletter that I sent out, and at the very top you can see View Stats. So we'll click on the View Stats, and then you'll have your post analytics, which is just how many people saw your post. If you scroll down then, what we have, this is new, is you can see the email open rate. So your newsletter, when you create it, will also get sent to people through to their email inbox. Now, not everybody necessarily will subscribe to get that sent to their email inbox. And the simple way of figuring this out is 3,056 email sends, and we know that this newsletter has 6,000 subscribers. So 50% of the people subscribed to my email have agreed to be sent to their email inbox. And of that, 34% have opened that email. What I want you to do then is have a look over time. So are you getting more opens or less? And what I find really interesting is that over time people read your emails. They don't just read it on the day that you've sent it. It has longevity and people see reading it. So this is 3 months ago, and you can see 3,300 email sends and 36% open rate. Let's just double check on the company page and see if there is a difference in there. So we'll go to my company page and we'll check the newsletter in here. So scroll down to newsletters on the left hand side, and it has 854 subscribers, and we'll just click into the difference here is that you can sponsor this and boost it out. The newsletter here, so it's got organic discovery, members reached, and it's got email sends and email open rate. So 459 email sends, 39% open rate, and we know that this email newsletter has 854 subscribers, which is actually interesting. There's 2,000 people follow the page and 854 of those subscribe to the newsletter. If you look at my personal profile, I have about the same. So I have almost 15,000 followers and I have 6,000 people subscribe to my newsletter. So it's about half and half. So isn't that interesting? Are you sending an email newsletter? And if you are, when was the last time you looked at the analytics and what percentage of people are getting that email newsletter into their inbox. Go and have a look and let me know below.